And welcome back to the Kyle Sutherland Show. Round one. This is the recap show of round one of the Masters. Fantastic first day. We are in the stretch of the 4 best days of the calendar year, people. This is, like I said in the last podcast, this is why we do this shit. You know what I mean? When we want to podcast and talk about golf, this is why we're doing it. Because it's for the weeks like this. It's the Thursdays that you're sitting down. For now, it's been 12 hours of watching golf, and I could legitimately go for another 12 straight hours right now. I am jazzed up. There's so much to talk about. So much golf right now. We have a great mini show for you. We're gonna, like I said, recap show after each round. Try to keep them under an hour. So I know obviously it's already 8 o'clock at night. So we round one is done. We're having Robbie, my friend Robbie's coming on. We'll talk about the whole thing, break down everything from the people who we think is going to be making it, who we think can play well tomorrow, who we think is going to and maybe miss the cut, some of the winners and losers days, some of the BS non-golf things of the day, talk about ESPN sucking at the coverage today. We got a great little show for you today, so strap on in, get ready, but first, play the music. And, he's already zooming in right now. Okay. With that, we will kick it right over, and we have our guest on right now. Oh, yeah, no, that might have been me. That might have been me.
So high-tech that you've corded headphones and can't get anything to work. I love it.
Well, I have to record that, because otherwise you're gonna come through the sound system, and then you're on the recording here, so then you'd come through twice, and it'd fuck the audio up. But this thing's kind of far away, so I have to kind of sit hunched over. So I gotta scooch.
Let's make it as uncomfortable as possible.
That's the point. Happy round one of the Masters.
We made it.
We made it. We've made it the happiest day of the year. Nothing else matters.
Nothing matters but the Masters day one until day 2.
Correct. Until I've had a couple cocktails today, so I'm in a spicy mood this afternoon.
Love it.
So did you watch all day? Did you have to work today? What'd you do today?
I watched most of the day, ran some errands in between a few of the commercials, but I watched most of the day.
So you're all amped up for opening thoughts.
A lot lower scores than I was expecting. A lot of people were missing some of those greens left and right. The pin placement killed a lot of people. Those balls were rolling hills. Some rough ones.
15 was bad. I know
15 was bad.
Woodland had one that was almost a bunker, and then I think Patrick Reed had one that hit the green on 15 and then rolled all the way back into the water on 15.
Adam Scott, I think, did too. Hit it just next to the pin, rolled all the way, and then dropped in the water and had to drop short. Yep.
Which is crazy that if that's playing that on Thursday, what's it going to start playing on Saturday? Like that, you could tell it was getting noticeably harder as the day went on.
They did say though that a lot of these pin placements come Sunday are down in where the slope leads to, so it should play easier on Sunday, but that's Sunday.
True. And I
got there first.
We got to get, and there's a lot of guys that I don't even know if we're going to make it till Sunday. That's, I think, one of the, besides like Rory and Scotty being up there, I think some of the bigger storylines like Bryson and Rahm might not be even playing Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. Rahm's what, +6?
+4. Oh, did he finish? Hold on.
Yeah, he's +6.
+6.
He's +6, yeah.
Oh my God. Jonathan.
Freddie dropped 2.
Yeah, Freddie made. Did you see?
He was 2 under at the front after 9.
I know, and then he made a 9.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah, he went 9, 5, 6, 15, 16, 17. I was rooting for him. I would have loved to have seen that.
Where about you were rooting for your Iowa boy, Zach Johnson. Oh, he's not terrible. He's gonna be right about the cut line,
Yeah, he should be at the cut line. Oh, Cantley's +5.
which he might be out of it then too. So remember the cut line is top 50. And ties get in. So
Right now, top 48 is sitting at +3. So you have Bubba at +4, DeChambeau at
Bryson,
+4. Yeah, so some of those guys are really
Sung
going to need
JM,
it.
Danny Willett, that snake weasel. I'll never forgive Danny Willett for winning 2016. He's a weasel, a snake. Canley +5, yeah, he would be out. I mean, Freddie, obviously, but I mean,
Interesting.
some of these guys that they're barely beating Freddie is kind of sad.
Well, he was looking good early on.
Really good, and so was Marie Alastapo. Jose Maria
Mhm.
Alastapo. I can't know how to say his name.
Yep.
You're more Spanish than I am.
Yeah, he was 2 under going into the back also. He had a 7. Mm.
Yeah, no, that wasn't great. But yeah, I think my biggest surprise is Rom. He not
Rom
only
is surprising.
he looked bad too.
Yeah. You know who looked real bad that we were talking about was Young. He was 4 over
Yes.
after 9.
Yeah, well,
But he's sitting at only 1 over right now. So he hit a great back 9.
he did have a good back nine. Yeah, because yeah, 3 under on the back nine.
Yeah.
That was good. Dustin Johnson's kind of surprising 1 over. So the storylines that
Kepka's even.
Kepka's
Serge
even.
is even, Scott's even. You know who I was surprised, and I was going to bring this up is Matsuyama. He is one of those
Matsuyama,
guys
yeah.
that starts off real slow and then comes out of nowhere. He's sitting at even. I thought the way he was playing today, he was going to be 3, 4 over coming end of the day. But the fact that he's even, dude, don't count him out. I think he's going to make a push.
I mean, if you're making a bet right now, what wins this tournament? Oh, I don't think we're getting to 13 like we did 11 like we did last year.
I don't think so. I was going to say 9.
I was gonna say 8.
I,
I feel like that might be the low round of the tournament was this morning from Burns and McElroy.
I think tomorrow's going to tell a lot. If you have a couple guys that are going 4 or 5 under tomorrow, then I think we're going to see a 12 or 13 win it. If your leader tomorrow is sitting at 3 or 4 under, then I think we're looking at about an 8 or 9 to win.
And I mean, I think with the weather, Augusta National is going to kind of do what they want with it because it's going to be firm, and they're going to, if they want to put water on it tonight, they can. If they want to
Those greens were moving fast yesterday or today.
This
real fast.
This afternoon, they were getting spicy. I think Dottie kept saying that there was a credit card or a card that was like the difference, like that you had to miss it. And it was like, if you I think it was 15, that if you hit the slope, it would go in front of it. And if you hit too far back, it would go in the water behind it. There was about a credit card sized landing area for like a wood. Which is
it was crazy. They said, I wish I could find the stat. They said something about this year's scores being like one of the lowest scores after round 1 ever, or something like that. I wish I could find where that was. But I thought that was really interesting.
I didn't hear that one. Hold on, I'm pulling up what some of the stats that hold on. I have a couple non-golf things that piss me off today, but let's keep going golf.
Okay.
I mean, Rory, Rory seemed like he was playing free. He seemed like he was a couple I don't know if you heard his poster interview, but he talked about how he said he hit in the trees and he said, I just don't care. I know I can just go in there, hit it out and make par. Which it seemed like every other year he'd do that and it would be a double bogey to be freaking out.
Well, you saw his first shot, he hit right into the woods.
Yeah, legitimately.
And he was still able to he parred that one?
He hit one fairway in the first 9. Which is crazy. One fairway. He hit that on 3. He had that terrible. That's where he made his bogey. He just hit a terrible chip, which was feel like that's sloppy early. And then after that,
Yeah.
he kind of locked in after that bad chip on 3. He did make he did make a birdie to bogey. Him and Jordan both made 3-putt bogeys, which I was like, oh, you love to see a birdie to bogey from the boys of the Masters.
Well, your boy came back. We were talking. I thought Xander was gonna be on fire today after he had that 360, 370 yard drive on hole 1. I thought he was gonna crush it.
He looked on fire. I think he got to 3 early, and then he kind of like it seemed like
He went par, birdie, par, bogey, birdie, and then was even the rest. And then on the back, I think he had 3 birdies and 2 bogeys. So, I mean, look, you can't be upset with that. You're sitting tied for 6th.
no. No,
Um,
I mean, the 2 bad bogeys killed him because without those in the back, he would have been at 4. So
yeah.
you've been right up there. Made
Oh,
a
I thought Scotty was going to come out and take over real quick. He had the eagle on 2 and then a birdie on 3. I'm like, he's sitting 3 under through 3. He's going to cruise.
he looked like it was like prime Scotty there for a second, and then the Scotty of like the Thursday, like the AT&T Pebble Beach Scotty came. It was like the Amex Scotty came out for the first 20 mints, and then the AT&T Bay Hill Pebble Beach came out. It's like, what are you doing,
Yeah,
dude? I don't know if you saw my artwork right here. If you can admire this, I made
I did.
uh this is my handmade Masters scoreboard that you could score yourself. Look at, oh, Scotty made 2. Oh, make it up there. I don't have enough 2s though. I didn't cut enough 2s out though, so that's the only problem.
They'll teach you for next year.
So I got to get. Can if you get your if you I get a bunch of kids on that, we need to do arts and crafts time.
Well, start recruiting kids, Kyle.
And I don't think they're going to allow me to start recruiting kids to start cutting out numbers, but I need
Ryan
I,
won't let you use his kid.
I need someone to let me use their kid to cut numbers out because I'm certainly not going to cut numbers out, and I don't know how to cut.
We know that.
I never passed cutting class. They failed me in cutting class.
They give you the safety scissors in high school too.
They did, and it still didn't work. Jokes on them.
Jokes on them.
Other Tommy Fleetwood. I thought he looked like he was playing better too. He the same way as Xander. I think at the same time, both of them were firing, and then
Tommy was 4 under through 9.
which is crazy that Tommy was 4 and finished 1 under. He was 4 under
Yeah.
on the front 9.
Yeah, and then every other hole on the back was bad. Bogey,
Yeah.
par, bogey, par, birdie, par, bogey, par, bogey.
That's
I mean,
it's a
it's rough.
it's a dirty scorecard. That's
That's
a
rough.
dirty scorecard. That's not.
You can look at his front and say he's gonna win and really have a commanding lead going into Friday, and he shit the bed.
I'm at the correct you there. It's first 9,
What'd I say?
front 9. You fucking amateur.
Whatever.
Fucking amateur.
You go what you get.
Fucking amateur. Yeah, no, I totally agree. I mean, if you were just saying if we were looking at this like front and back half, it would be like, how is this guy in the tournament on the back half? And this guy's about to win by 4 shots on the front.
Rose was the same way.
Rose was the same way.
He was 3 under through the front.
But that would make more sense if they were the same tee time, because then it's like, hey, it would be like we talked about, hey, this course got hard in the afternoon. I think I think the back's just playing a lot harder. I heard a stat earlier in the week. They said the back now is playing like 2 to 3 shots harder than the front.
Really? Well, I mean, you look at the leaders. Burns had a great back. Rory had a great back. Both of them were 3 under on the back. Hurt had a real messy card and still was, geez.
Yeah, Kurt, we're gonna put Kurt might be up there for one of the dirtiest cards of all time.
And yet he's in
for
third.
What, 1, 2,
four birdies on the front, 4 on the back with 2
8
bogeys and a double on the back.
So he should be 8. I mean, him and
Rose and Fleetwood all could be 8.
Which is it's crazy that hey, if the course is playing that hard, you would expect hey, birdies aren't out there today. But it seems like there's birdies out there, but then there's on hard holes that double bogeys are out there too, which
I'm
is
saying it now. Watch
great.
out for Shane.
I like
He
that.
he is a game time player. I mean, he's sitting 2 under right now, but he has a dirty card too. Four birdie,
He has a dirty front.
four on the front, a double on the front, but an eagle on the back. He's going to be a player. He comes to play at the end.
Robbie, I think that's a really smart pick of anyone really that, especially from that Ireland, anyone that Tommy Fleetwood of that UK golf is the harder and faster it gets. I think I love them.
He shows up when it matters. I mean, he showed it at the Ryder Cup.
He did. And I mean, he would be the one of him. I would say one of the other things of storylines ahead of there was a bunch of guys that kind of were in the lead of tournaments in the last Florida swing and then kind of dropped their nuts. And he was one of them. Shane was one of them. Ludwig was
Yep.
one of them.
Yep.
With Bridgman was one of them. Then he won the week after though. But so some of these guys, are we going to have a Masters with someone pulling their pants down like Jordan did in 2016 and putting two in the water on?
I think so. I think if you're looking outside the American, I think you're going to have obviously Rory's up there. Lowry, I think, is going to be right up there. Rose, if he plays like he did on the front. And then I'm telling you, Matsuyama, he's always the dark horse. I can never count him out. Countless times. Count him out and he's right up there. Those are my 3, 4 non-Americans that I think are pushing for it come Saturday.
I like that. I like that. Okay, then let's go to the other side then. Who does not make this cut? Now, obviously, like these guys that are, I mean, there's one guy that's 12 over. He's out. He can just tomorrow show up, have a couple beers, hang out. You don't really have to try tomorrow.
10 o'clock tea time. That's nice. Sleep in a little bit.
Sleep in. Don't go to the
I-
range. Who cares?
I want to count Rom out, but I just feel like there's no way he plays this bad again, right? I mean, he had
He's gonna have
four bogeys and a double on the back, nothing else besides par. There's no way he doesn't show up again. But
also he has to be at least 3 under, I would imagine. I mean, the cut line is probably gonna imagine at 3. So you got to think, can he even get to 3? Can he shoot can he shoot a 69 tomorrow to just make the cut?
I don't know. That's why I say I might have to count him out. I don't want to have to count out Fred, but I feel like we got to at this point.
We have to
He
count out
dug
Fred.
himself into too deep of a hole, unfortunately.
It was so close.
It was so close. I thought we were going to see something great.
He's not shooting a 68, 69 tomorrow. If
No.
it's gonna be hard, maybe if it's Harden playing firm and fast, he needs those extra yards.
Maybe Cantley might have to count out at this point, still sitting 5 back. He also had a dirty card with no birdies.
I'm counting on Minwoo Lee too. Peace.
That's fair.
See you later, Minwoo. I think he's gone. Okay, what about some guys? Let's see. What's some guys?
I think you're going to
on
see
the
a better
line.
play for. I think Bubba's going to make a push. I don't think you can count him out yet.
Bubba,
I don't think you can
Bryson.
count out Bryson either. Yeah, I don't think you can count either of them out.
I mean,
Bryson just needs to tone it down a little bit. He hole 2 pulled out his driver and just crushed it, but way out of play. Had to drop it. Next hole comes up, soft club, birdie. If he can play like that, I think he makes a push to make the cut. Now, what he does after that,
he did scramble well because for how terrible his long irons were and his driver was today, is like maintained a relatively clean card. Like he got a ton of up and down for pars, which was
the double on the back killed him. He could have lived with being 1 over without that double.
Yes, the double on 11 killed him.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, that hurts.
You take that away, and I mean, he's driving 310 consistently. His accuracy finding the greens or driving, I should say, is 64%, 44% greens in regulation. That's the problem. 1.8 putts per green. I mean, he was putting
fine. Well. Yeah, he's putting well.
He just needs to clean it up and find some more green.
I got 2 other guys for you that are missing this cut. Morikawa Right now he's at 2. I think he's dropping for sure below. I think
I could see that.
they were talking about on the range this morning that he had his back was he hasn't really even swung since Bay Hill like at full speed yet, which
Well,
is
he played
crazy.
better on the back. He was even
True.
on the back. Front nine
True.
getting into it, I could see where it could be a little shaky, but if that back is anywhere not at least 90 to 95%, he's dropping.
Yes, and I can't imagine it's gonna get. It's not gonna be. Well, it may if it's hot tomorrow. It's gonna be like the classic Tiger, where it's like you get a little limbered up when it's 85 degrees and sunny. You got back problems. Is that true?
A lot of
Speaking
stretching.
from a guy from back problems.
A lot of stretching, a lot of ibuprofen, have to stay hydrated, but I'll tell you, I mean, you got to be in great shape to one, play golf and walk 18 holes with a bad back because the walking
True.
around will stretch the hamstrings. It will be tough on you. And if it acts up at all, he could be in trouble.
And especially at Augusta, where you're climbing up like a 2-degree building at some of these holes. It's not
Yeah,
like it's
what
an
they're
easy
looking
walk.
at tomorrow, they're looking at 79 degrees and sunny.
Oh,
I mean,
that'll be
it's going to
perfect.
be hot for them.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be
He,
hot
he
down
could
there.
be in trouble.
But
Uh,
that could be the other way around too, where that could help them out. Like it probably better than being it's like go if we're gonna play like the Open where it's gonna be 45 windy and rainy. It's gonna be
yeah.
that's back tight for
You
sure.
got quite a few guys in the 2 to 3 over
Dude,
range that
a
will be
lot
interesting.
and a lot
Yeah,
of good players. Like
Zach Johnson, Novik,
your guys? Yeah.
Hovland,
Oh yeah,
JJ Spawn,
I'm kind of surprised about JJ Spawn.
Aberg. Aberg had a great first
Yeah,
7 or 8
Vic.
holes, and then he doubled 9 and
Yeah,
shit the
Victor.
bed in the back. I mean, what,
Victor
another
Orb.
double on the back, 10 and 11. He both bogeyed both. I mean, he almost had a real nice round.
Good day by Justin Thomas.
Yeah.
Fairly clean card, 2 on the front, and then just lost to 2 on the back, but not bad by him. Would love he would be a great green jacket guy. He would be. They would love to have him. Him and Justin Rose are green jacket guys.
It would be nice to see him and Dustin Johnson playing at the top of their level this tournament. Those guys were always fun to watch. I feel like they'd never had their full moment to shine. They were there, they were close to the top. They just never took that step to be consistently, the number 1 or number 2 guy
Who was
for enough time.
who besides that? Who's the other guy you said?
Dustin.
Oh, Dustin Johnson. Yeah, I think he's over the hill. He's like 41 now.
That's why it'd be nice to see him do well. I mean,
Well,
he's sitting
true.
1 over right now.
But I mean, like we say that 41. Freddie was almost 2 under for the day, right? So he could.
And he's what, 72?
Yeah, 66. It's crazy. So one of the other things I had on here were how are the young guns going to do? So like a lot of the things, the big stories has been this year is the Goddard up, Akshay, and Bridgman. Not a bad day from them actually. Not like could have been a lot worse.
Bridgman had a good back.
Very good back.
Front 9, 1 over. Back he was 2 under. He had what? He struggled on 14. Had a bogey on 5. Besides those, he has a real clean round, and he's sitting what 3 under at that point. I mean, look, you need to keep yourself in striking distance. That's what these guys need to do. You keep yourself in striking distance. The pressure is not on you because at that point you just got to play golf. We saw it at what was it? The Players. What's his name? Almost choked on 18.
Ludwig.
Yes.
Yeah, he did. He actually choked, put 2 in the water. Same thing with Shane 2 weeks before at Bay Hill or at the Valspar.
Yep. You just got to keep yourself in striking distance. I think if you're sitting 1 or 2 under right now, finishing today, you're in a great spot.
I totally love that. And after the round, Justin Rose was talking to Amanda Balionis, and he said the same thing. Where he's like, you can't win the tournament today. He said, you can lose it today. I'm sure there's plenty of guys that have lost themselves in the tournament today, but I love your thing of just staying in strike. And I mean, that's why, I mean, if I'm going to put some actual money on anybody, I love Justin Rose right now at 2 under. Sitting a couple back, I think there's probably some good value on him right now.
I think there's great value on him. I also would put Patrick Reed right there also.
I like Patrick Reed too because he's had a great early part of the year
Two
too.
eagles on the front.
Yes. Yeah, and he had that bad. He had that bad break on 15 that we said like that one in the water. But I think
Came out after on 10, had a bogey, settled himself down, had the rough one on 15. But I mean, he's driving the ball great. 300. He's driving accuracy is 78%. And he's, 55, 56% on green regulation, and he's 1.6 putts per green. What more can you ask for? I mean, he's keeping himself right in there.
and you talk about people like Dustin Johnson. You talk about sneaky. He does know the course, right? You always kind of forget that he is a major. He is a Masters winner. I think he is one of the underrated. Like he doesn't have the Masters face. I would be like, oh yeah, he's not a Masters champion. He doesn't have the Rory McIlroy face, for Masters. But
I think that's where a lot of these guys who are sitting anywhere from 1 under to even some of the guys that are 3 over, they're sitting back there, but they've been in this position in a tournament like this with this caliber that know that, hey, you just keep playing your game. One bad day is not going to break it.
So Patrick Reed right now is the 5th in terms of odds. So we got Rory. I won't do the odds, but Rory, Scotty, Sam Burns, Xander, and then Patrick at 1,500. So not bad value there, 1,500. Justin Rose.
What's Kurt sitting at?
Kurt is sitting at plus 3,000.
Wow.
Under Tommy Fluid. But there's someone else that we haven't talked about yet that actually is I'm interested in him. Jason Day at 2,100. They have him at.
Great back nine. Great back nine for him.
That's an interesting. I'm surprised they have him ranked that. I mean, high in the. I guess he is in third, but
I mean, he's sitting in third.
He had a quiet. Feel like he had a quieter day. I don't feel like I didn't. I don't remember seeing him on coverage.
Quiet front nine. He had a quiet front nine. Back nine was 3 under. I mean,
same. I mean, we talk about. I mean, guys that need to have played the course a bunch. He's in that camp.
Yep.
We had a whole bunch of them.
It will definitely be interesting to see how the course is playing. I think some of these guys that are teeing off early, you look at Scotty, Justin Rose, who else has early tee times?
Yeah, let's
Richmond.
Look at tomorrow.
You start to look at some of those guys that have those early tee times. Oh, Garcia, Scott. I think we're going to see some movement from there. I think you start to get into the guys like Rory and Burns who are, 11:30, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock tee times where it's now 80 degrees when you're teeing off. That's going to be rough for them.
It's going to get hard. It's going to get really fast and really firm. And what we saw,
I think you want to be in that earlier groups come tomorrow.
I totally agree because I think that the draw, today was, it was the people that got like this. Scotty had really a very hard draw, but the good draw was kind of that earlier afternoon. It seemed like it didn't get as hard, and then then you have tomorrow morning because tomorrow afternoon I think it's gonna be impossible.
It'll be interesting to see. It's going to get warm there tomorrow, 79, Saturday 84, Sunday 84. It's going to be warm. They're going to have to come ready. I think the guys that have the earlier tee times might be a little bit at an advantage here.
I totally agree. And I think also that one of the things they talk about too is that so tomorrow after, 1 2 o'clock-ish, that course is going to have the most foot traffic on it that it will indeed after the entire week of 2 full rounds before the cut. So whoever's in those final groups tomorrow, I think it's just going to be holding on for your dear life, holding not to lose that lead.
Has to be.
Okay. You ready for some my non-golf things?
Let's hear it.
Do you have anything else to talk about? Any other golf ones? Anyone else to talk about?
No, I think we've hit it. It'll be a good recap tomorrow. We'll see who moves around, and
you're welcome on tomorrow too. May have someone calling in from Augusta on the show.
Oh.
I'm gonna get him calling in tomorrow.
The free payphones.
Yes, he said he wrote down my phone number, and I'm gonna have the camera ready by him, so when it calls, I'm gonna put it on really quick. And then I'll ask a couple of questions about how the day's going. So tomorrow in the podcast, we'll have
you got to make sure Augusta. You get his take from the pimento cheese sandwich.
Okay, that's what. Do you have any questions that you would like us to ask our masters on the ground. What he ate?
What he ate.
Okay.
Yep. Definitely got to find out what the most unique thing he found in the gift shops were,
Best thing
in the
he
pro
found
shops.
best thing he found in the gift shop. I did ask him, the other thing I asked him for today I saw was a beanie hat.
Interesting.
I said, how cool would it be to be like when it's 2 degrees outside?
Wearing one.
I'm going to pick up chicken wings when it's like that. And I got my Masters beanie hat on. Oh, I almost knocked
You might
my
as
head.
well get a pimento cheese shirt too. He's trying to buy one.
Oh, pimento cheese shirt. I want him to bring me back and eat all the food he can. Put it in his luggage and sneak it back to Illinois. He said he may be able to do a candy bar. And I said, whatever
He
you
said
do.
he's going to try to bring back a bunch of candy bars.
I told him to just bring back the wrappers.
You'll lick the wrappers clean.
I
Leave
said,
a little bit of
just
chocolate on there.
leave. I'll even just open your pimento cheese sandwich and just do that. I'll just running out of time. How much? We got 10 minutes left on. That's fine.
All right, let's hear.
All right. So okay,
what you gotta-
so let me best thing he got bought. And anything else?
Nah.
Okay. That one of these years we will have a birdie to bogey trip to the Masters, and we will do a lot. We'll do a recap show from a house down there after every round, which will be awesome.
Done.
I hate that fucking grandpa that's sitting on the couch watching it through those fucking goggles things. You watch that commercial? Fuck
I
that.
have.
How the fuck does he know about left hand low chipping? He's a grandpa. That was invented 3 years ago by Matthew Fitzpatrick. He doesn't fucking know that.
Follow golf closely.
No, he doesn't. How would he say that's the first thing that your grandpa's going to suggest to you when you're out there on the course? Not like, hey, slow down. Hey, try this thing that was invented 3 years ago. I want that grandpa to have a heart attack. I want
You're just jealous.
I want him to be playing golf with him on there and him to be like, Grandpa, and he's like, He's like, oh no, fuck that kid, fuck that grandpa. But what? Also, if my grandpa is in the middle of my back of my bunker shot talking shit, I'm taking those glasses and I'm fucking stomping on him. Thoughts?
If you're sitting in the back bunker, you got other problems.
It's okay. That's not right. Did that commercial bother you, or is that only me?
Only you.
Okay, fuck.
You read too much into it.
Okay.
I'm just enjoying the fact that the Masters are on.
You did that didn't bother you though. This guy fucking being like in the middle of his backswing, his grandpa's like, brah, brah, brah. And he's like, well, you know what, Grandpa? You know how I play better golf. You don't fucking bitch at me in the middle of my backswing.
Gotta learn to hit with the noise.
I think that's a reasonable request from Grandpa.
Happy like to play with noise.
It's true. Happy like to putt.
Happy learned how to putt.
ESPN is bad coverage from ESPN today.
Yes.
Bad. They showed the same intro thing like 3 different times. And it's like, hey, idiots, I know the Masters is on. I wait every single day. I count down to when the Masters is going to be back on. You don't have to tell me it's on 4 different times.
I can't stand the coverage on live TV. I watched it this morning on, was it
Prime?
Prime. Great coverage.
Great. Prime
coverage.
was awesome. Highly.
No
great
problems. Job. Not many commercial breaks, if any. Throw it on come noon, 1 o'clock when it's on ESPN. You're getting commercials. They're cutting way too much away from the golf. They're showing highlights that they talked about 15 minutes ago. Can't do it.
They're showing last year's shit. It's like, guys, I watched last year's coverage to get ready for this year. I don't need to you don't need to show me last year. I watched the 25 like a week ago. I went 3 days ago.
Yeah, can't do it. It's horrible.
So ESPN, and I think that's a widely, from at least what I saw on, I'm not calling it X, but I saw on Twitter. I think that was a widely accepted opinion that everyone was trashing ESPN today, especially with those cutaways.
Yeah. Well, CBS is a lot better, and at least we get that come Saturday and Sunday.
It's still though. It's still early. It still is late though. Like
I
it's
know.
still. It's like we have. Like I was still even
But
today.
but you don't have to watch it on ESPN Saturday and Sunday. You can still watch Prime
That's
and
true.
the other
That's
streaming
true.
stuff.
Yeah, I did like that the extra hour or 2 hours of prime day because I was sitting there thinking like usually I'm sitting at my couch or staring at my couch being like, why are they not calling golf right now? So at
It
least
was a very nice way to wake up and see come 9 o'clock that I'm able to watch it instead of waiting till 1 o'clock with ESPN.
which was crazy every other
Love it.
year. The other thing,
Yep.
we had some cinema moments today. We had the Jordan Spieth hit it out of the bushes. Did you see that in 18? That
Yep.
that you can't write a script better than that. Him going in the bushes, I mean, becoming one with the bushes and hitting it out of that is Jordan Spieth to an absolute T, 10 times out of 10.
Yep.
And then Bryson just like melting down, I think is going to be some great clips of why did that go left?
That's every tournament you get that from him. It's just an expectation.
I miss that from seeing Bryson so often though, because I love that from Bryson. It's so great.
You know who I think has an awesome swing and that I have started to like watching more of is Young.
Yes.
Have you sat and watched his drives? He pauses so long at the top of his swing, and it is so controlled. It amazes me how well he hits the ball with that long of a pause.
You know what? You should. I was played with someone and he was trying to convince me to do the pause, and we were trying it for a little bit.
Thinking
I feel
about
like
it today.
it would help for you because I feel like you have that problem where I feel like you get too quick. Where I feel like if you pause just a little bit at yours and you let everything time up a little bit better, you'd be able to fire a lot harder.
I was thinking the same thing today. I'm going to start trying that actually. And I loved watching his swing. I mean, there's some guys that you just watch their swing in awe, but the way he does it so slow, it's amazing.
And it feels like it's, I mean, it has to feel like he's doing an eternity in his brain. It feels like he's up there. I'm like, dude, swing the club. I'm like, did you forget to swing when he's halfway up there sometimes? It's awesome.
It's nuts.
Okay. That was all I had.
That was on today too.
That was a lot of you know what I got? I have a little voice recorder. So I'll sit there on the couch and I'll just sit there, smoke some weed, and these things will happen and I'll just, it's right here. And I'll just pop into my little voice recorder. And then after the day was over, I took it, put it in the computer, put it captions on, and then put it into ChatGPT and had it write me a script, or not a script, outline for the show.
I'm a little disappointed that it's not in the shape of a carrot like in Zootopia.
I don't think I've seen Zootopia. Sorry, I don't have children. You've watched probably Zootopia 15 times in the last week and a half, probably.
I don't know if we've watched it with him.
You guys, what's the movie? Ryan's on Paw Patrol right now.
Got him watching Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay, that's not a bad one to watch again and again.
Likes
and
that.
again.
Loves the Cars movies.
Oh, okay, that's great. Those are good movies though.
You can watch those. Great movies, and then anything Mickey Mouse.
Oh yeah. Ryan, it's the same way. Mickey Mouse Clubhouse right now, and then that hot dog song. She loves when Uncle Kyle does the hot dog song. Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
You like the hot dog song yourself.
I do like the hot dog song. Are you saying you don't like the hot dog song?
I didn't say that. I'm just saying a hot dog song suits you.
The hot dog song should be we should figure out a way to have someone cover that to be the intro to this program. Welcome to the Kyle Sutherland Show. Hit the hot dog song.
If there's a way to not get sued from Disney for doing it.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna have to get on that. If you know any good lawyers, let's get them on that. If we can use a hot dog song,
I'm sure I could find a couple lawyers.
We have to get on to. I want the hot dog song. I need the hot dog song. It has to play. Hit the hot dog song.
Just play it in the background.
I guess whatever. What's a lawsuit?
Look, if you get big enough to get sued by Disney, that means you've made it.
That's a great headline. Local idiot from Vernon Hills gets sued by Disney for using hot dog song.
Done.
Boom.
Love it.
Okay. So you'll be part of the lawsuit since you're on the show. Welcome.
I'm going to my lawyer now to make sure I'm out of this.
Sounds good. I'll cut you out of the entire show. Thanks, bud. Enjoy the second round.
You too.
We'll hopefully see you tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Peace.
Bye.